just finished editing my first vlog. Now I'm coming to Buzzmill for a birthday / end of year party for the twin Dumeg Sound Brothers. I don't know what they go by. There, that's recording.
Or one short film in November and you just wrapped another one.
Yeah, like it's I'm gonna release my first vlog tomorrow, and I'm starting off like weekly. I just got done with a acting commercial workshop, and it's great. I'll tell you what, I'm an actor and I hate commercials, and it's the first time I've done a commercial workshop and learned a little bit more about that. Really gave me a lot to look forward to as far as how to approach these things and stuff. So let's talk about acting for a second. What's become very interesting to me is that I used to think that acting was a lot of playing pretend and lying to people, and for the most part, like, it kind of is true. You know, you are playing pretend, you're using your imagination, things like that. But I realized, you know, we actors, we're in the business of telling the truth. And it's funny when people are on their phones all the time, or when they're not connecting in this new information age, or things like that, you know, or you're watching this instead of hanging out with your friends, you know. It's funny, like, how we still go to movies, we still want our actors to be believable and have connections and with real people and other actors and stuff like that, you know, and we're in the business of cutting through all the inauthenticity or all the bullshit. I used to think it was easy until I started trying, and then I realized, oh, it's a lot harder than it is, but it's a good challenge, you know. It's something that I've wanted to do for I don't know how long, you know, probably my whole life, and I didn't even know it. I hope to inspire people one day, and I hope that I can be authentic. I hope I can be true, and I can represent something that people don't get in their daily lives anymore, or in their normal day-to-day connections. Humanity, that's what it's about. Thank you, Alfred Hitchcock, for letting us know that birds are not your friend.
I saw a girl last night. She was standing in the light in a corner of the room. She was waiting for a hand. Then a boy came over and he asked her to dance. All eyes stopped to watch them. They moved up and down with the waves of the soul. Their moves keeping time for the rhythm. And the girl looked at him and she knew what it was, and she smiled as she said to him,
Tonight's Italian night at our little get-togethers, so I'm looking for Italian liquor called limoncello. I don't know where the hell it is or what I'm looking for.
please twirl me one more time and don't stop spinning me. Please swirl me in your mind so I can be a color painting that you'll look upon. spin with me.
Started rendering this morning, and they're still rendering. It's the life of a video editor. It's all you do. It's just wait.
I heard a story about a man. He came up with a plan for flying. He showed it to his wife. Then he said, "Now darling, why are you crying so?" And she whispered in his ear, "I have a fear you won't come back down to this ground."
I work at the Alamo Drafthouse, and that's a movie theater, and we're playing Star Wars. So I got earplugs because I haven't seen the movie yet. What? It's 8 in the morning. No, it's 7:20. I'm gonna go watch a screening of Star Wars at 8. That is for employees of the Alamo. And I got home at like 4 in the morning, so I'm a little tired. Go away. Hey. Oh, I'm trying to do something here. Okay. So I just got done watching The Force Awakens. I'm gonna like hold off on like reviewing the movie or saying anything about that. It was a movie made for fans. Like I said, the fan service was strong with this one. That's all I'm gonna say. And I've just been taking the time to rewatch trailers and to catch up on promotional material because I never watched any of the trailers for the past year. I've avoided them because I wanted to go into this series in this era without any expectations. But I do have a theory I want to talk about, and that's going to be a spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie, wait until after the end of this vlog and keep watching, and then maybe you'll get it. Other than that, the film was exciting and fun, and I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy it. But I have my opinions. Watch my last vlog if you want to hear some opinions about what I think about the new Star Wars in general, or whatever.
Calm, wait like a blow of lightning, falls like rain as the dark calls your name. Calm, face to face, your fear don't turn away as the dark
started vlogging like a week ago. Yeah, I'm already gonna be late this week. Apparently I'm not gonna be that consistent because I haven't had time to edit it. So sorry about that. For all my non-fans out there who are waiting for this vlog, it's gonna be a couple days late. But you know, it's because I'm working Star Wars and having lots of fun and I guess doing whatever other things I want to do or need to do, so, you know, but sorry about that. She's a Calrissian. It's obvious that The Force Awakens wants you to think that there's something going on with Rey, there's something more. They kind of lead you to believe that there's she may be certain characters' daughter, whatever, maybe even a Solo, maybe a Skywalker. Everyone wants to know, everyone has their own, like, ideas, but, like, I didn't think it even mattered. Like, she was strong in the Force, that's obvious, that's all that really mattered. But she obviously has history of the rebellion, she has history of Luke Skywalker, she has history of Han Solo. I mean, but she's a good pilot, she can understand Chewbacca and a droid, for that matter. And just the fact that she has this knowledge of these myths or legends that only someone who could somehow not necessarily be related to the characters themselves, but someone who would have first-hand knowledge of these accounts. And you begin thinking about, like, who could that be? Like, Lando. No one else. And, I mean, may seem far-fetched, but I think all the signs are pointing to it. She's a Calrissian. For me, that's obvious. That's the theory. Though, I will say, I hope she's an Antilles instead. I hope she's Wedge's daughter. Luke, obviously, has been waiting for this moment. He's been waiting for someone to reveal themselves strong enough to be able to find him, and he's the one that woke up R2-D2. He's the one that set the clues out there for someone to have, and he waited for the right moment, and she came around. And I think that people have known that she's existed for some time, including Luke, including Han, including Ben. Obviously Disney is gonna hold true with the original trilogy, and they're going to hold many reveals for later, and that's definitely going to have a reveal. Of all the storylines, that one's going to have a reveal, and that's my theory on what the reveal is going to be. That she is the daughter of Lando. Possibly. I don't know.